Gout is a common metabolic disorder caused by irregularities in uric acid metabolism. When excess uric acid accumulates in the blood and is not excreted efficiently, it begins to crystallize and deposit in joints and surrounding tissues. Over time, persistent high levels of uric acid not only trigger acute joint inflammation but can also lead to chronic joint damage, impaired kidney function, and other systemic complications. For seniors, whose metabolic rates slow down and whose regulatory functions decline with age, gout attacks tend to be more frequent and are often accompanied by a host of additional health issues. This guide explains the symptoms and overall health impacts of gout, then outlines practical strategies to prevent and manage gout flare-ups so that seniors can embrace a healthier, pain-free life. 1. Recognizing gout, clinical manifestations and symptoms. Gout presents itself in two primary phases, an acute attack phase and a chronic phase. Acute phase symptoms. During an acute gout attack, sufferers often experience sudden, excruciating pain in one or more joints. This pain typically strikes during the night or early in the morning. The affected joint, frequently the big toe, ankle, or knee, becomes red, swollen, and warm to the touch. Even the lightest contact with clothing can cause unbearable discomfort. For example, 75-year-old John woke up one early morning to find his right big toe throbbed with intense stabbing pain. Even the slightest touch sent shockwaves of pain through the joint, compelling him to rush to the emergency department, where doctors diagnosed him with acute gouty arthritis. Chronic phase changes. When high levels of uric acid remain unchecked over time, crystals gradually deposit within joints and soft tissues, forming what are known as tophi, firm lumps that can interfere with joint movement. These tophi not only signify repeated gout attacks but may also cause irreversible joint deformation and impaired function. In addition, persistent hyperuricemia can compromise kidney function, heightening the risk of kidney stones and even chronic kidney disease. For instance, Mary, a 68-year-old retiree, experienced recurrent gout flares that eventually led to reduced mobility in her fingers. Her daily routine was significantly hampered as the joint discomfort and stiffness became a constant obstacle. 2. The ripple effect, how gout impacts overall health. For seniors, gout is not merely about joint pain, it's an indicator of broader metabolic imbalances that can adversely affect multiple body systems. Cardiovascular concerns. High uric acid levels serve as an independent risk factor for cardiovascular diseases. Research has shown that gout may contribute to the development of high blood pressure, coronary artery disease, and stroke. The crystallization process and resulting inflammation can accelerate arterial hardening, limiting blood flow to the heart and brain. This means that a senior struggling with gout might also be at increased risk of heart attacks or strokes, making it critical to manage uric acid levels rigorously. Metabolic system disruptions. Excess uric acid is frequently associated with insulin resistance, contributing to the onset or worsening of type 2 diabetes. Moreover, high uric acid levels are often linked with obesity, two conditions that feed into each other and further exacerbate metabolic syndrome risks. For seniors, these issues can lead to a cascading effect where abnormal blood sugar levels and weight gain create a vicious cycle of health deterioration. Increased kidney stress. Chronic hyperuricemia also poses a significant threat to kidney health. Even small crystals can accumulate in the kidneys over time, acting like silent saboteurs that eventually damage renal tissue. This can result in reduced kidney function or, in severe cases, chronic kidney disease. Therefore, for seniors experiencing gout, monitoring kidney function is just as important as managing joint pain. Understanding that gout reflects a systemic metabolic imbalance is vital for ensuring a holistic treatment approach that addresses not only joint discomfort, but also protects overall health. 3. Strategies for preventing and managing gout attacks. Keeping uric acid levels in check is the cornerstone of effective gout management. Seniors can adopt several key strategies, ranging from dietary adjustments to lifestyle modifications, to prevent the onset of painful gout episodes. 1. Precision diet management, emphasize low-purine foods. Dietary management is the first line of defense against gout. By carefully selecting foods that are low in purines, you can reduce the amount of uric acid your body produces and help maintain safe levels. Low-purine food recommendations. Vegetables. Choose vegetables that are naturally low in purines such as broccoli, spinach, carrots, and cucumbers. However, be mindful with certain vegetables like mushrooms and cauliflower, which contain moderately higher purine levels and should be consumed in moderation. Fruits. Most fruits are suitable for gout sufferers. Apples, pears, cherries, and grapes provide essential vitamins and antioxidants, though seniors should moderate their intake of high fructose fruits as excessive fructose can elevate uric acid. Low-fat dairy, skim or low-fat milk, yogurt, and cheese are excellent options. These products not only promote uric acid excretion but also provide high-quality protein and calcium. Whole grains, foods like oatmeal, brown rice, and whole wheat bread are rich in fiber, which aids in regulating blood sugar levels and enhances digestion. Low-purine proteins. Instead of red meat or certain seafood, opt for protein sources such as eggs and tofu, which are lower in purines. For example, after receiving tailored advice from a dietitian, 70-year-old Robert revamped his meal plan by eliminating greasy, high-purine foods and increasing his intake of fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Within several months, Robert noticed a marked decrease in the frequency and severity of his gout attacks, with his overall energy levels also showing improvement. 2. Limit alcohol consumption, avoid excessive beer and spirits. Numerous studies have indicated that alcohol intake, especially beer, can spur the production of uric acid while also hindering its elimination from the body. For seniors, moderating alcohol intake is a crucial step in preventing gout flare-ups. Many experts recommend abstaining altogether or, at the very least, choosing beverages with low alcohol content and minimal purine levels. Take the example of Mr. Thompson, a longtime beer enthusiast. After several recurring gout attacks, his physician advised him to drastically cut down on beer and other high-alcohol beverages. Instead, Mr. Thompson switched to refreshing, non-alcoholic drinks, such as lemon mint-infused water. Over time, his gout episodes diminished considerably, and he experienced a significant improvement in his overall quality of life. 3. Stay hydrated. Promote uric acid excretion through adequate water intake. One of the simplest yet most effective strategies for managing gout is to drink plenty of water. Adequate hydration helps dilute the blood, reduces uric acid concentration, and facilitates its excretion through the kidneys. Seniors should aim to drink at least 2,000 milliliters, about 8 cups, of water each day, spreading their water intake evenly throughout the day rather than consuming large amounts at once. For those with slow metabolic rates or low physical activity levels, a regimen that includes regular sips of water, and even a bit of lightly salted water to maintain electrolyte balance, can be especially beneficial in flushing out excess uric acid. 4. Regular health screenings. Monitor uric acid and metabolic health. For older adults with gout, regular health checkups are indispensable. Routine monitoring of blood uric acid levels, kidney function, blood pressure, and blood sugar helps physicians make timely adjustments to both dietary recommendations and medications. For instance, Mrs. Jackson, who schedules quarterly wellness visits, was able to catch a slight increase in her uric acid levels early. By promptly modifying her daily habits and treatment plan, she successfully avoided a full-blown gout attack and maintained stable health over the long term. 5. Engage in moderate exercise, boost metabolism and enhance circulation. Consistent, moderate physical activity not only improves overall cardiovascular health but also helps increase metabolism, which in turn promotes the natural breakdown and removal of uric acid. Seniors are encouraged to choose low-impact activities that do not overly stress the joints. Activities such as walking, tai chi, swimming, or gentle yoga are ideal options. These exercises promote joint mobility, enhance muscle strength, and improve blood circulation, all of which contribute to better uric acid management. For example, 66-year-old Charles incorporated daily morning walks and gentle evening stretching routines into his schedule. Within a few months, he reported feeling more agile, experienced fewer gout flare-ups, and his lab tests revealed a healthier uric acid profile. 4. A holistic approach, long-term lifestyle management strategies. Beyond the core measures outlined above, a comprehensive strategy for managing gout in seniors involves a series of lifestyle modifications that work together to maintain long-term health. Balanced nutrition and smart meal planning incorporate a variety of nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory foods into everyday meals. Pair low-purine items with antioxidant-rich fruits and vegetables to help reduce inflammation and support overall health. Aim to avoid repetitive, high-calorie meals that rely heavily on processed ingredients. Cutting back on processed foods and sugary snacks. Many processed items not only have elevated purine levels but also contain sugars and saturated fats that disrupt metabolic balance. Preparing meals from scratch using fresh, whole ingredients provides better control over nutrient content and promotes a healthier lifestyle overall. Adherence to medication and professional guidance. For some seniors, lifestyle changes alone are not enough to control uric acid levels. In such cases, it is essential to follow prescribed medication regimens for lowering uric acid, as well as consulting healthcare professionals regularly to fine-tune treatment plans. Stress management and emotional well-being. Chronic conditions like gout can be emotionally draining. Managing stress through mindfulness practices, meditation, light music, or participating in community groups can help stabilize the body's internal balance. Maintaining a positive, stress-reduced mindset further supports the successful management of uric acid levels. Gout may be a painful and challenging condition, but it is by no means insurmountable. For seniors, employing a well-rounded strategy that includes a carefully planned diet, regular exercise, adequate hydration, and periodic health evaluations can effectively control uric acid levels and reduce the frequency and severity of gout attacks. By addressing the underlying metabolic imbalances through lifestyle modifications, you not only ease joint pain but also lower the risk of associated cardiovascular and kidney complications. Every meal can become an act of empowerment against gout. Each thoughtfully prepared dish, every glass of water, and each brisk walk contributes to a healthier, more pain-free life. Start in the kitchen by choosing fresh, low-purine ingredients. Plan balanced meals that avoid high purine, high sugar, and heavily processed foods, and commit to a daily routine that incorporates exercise and stress management. Over time, these small changes add up, leading to greater control over uric acid levels and a notable improvement in overall well-being. May every bite you take, every sip of water, and every step you walk serve as a powerful tool against gout. Let's work together to build a future free of painful flare-ups, one where seniors can enjoy a vibrant, active, and independent life. Remember, long-term health is a continuous journey, and managing gout effectively is a key component of that journey. With determination, consistency, and the support of your healthcare team, you can defeat the challenges of gout and embrace a life that is both active and pain-free. By adopting these comprehensive strategies, seniors can significantly reduce gout attacks, ease symptoms, and improve overall quality of life. Embrace this holistic approach to manage your uric acid levels, free yourself from the constraints of gout, and step confidently into a future of sustained health and happiness. Start today. Make small, informed changes every day, because every step toward better health is worth it, and your journey to a pain-free, energetic life begins now.